Alright, hello. We are back for round 2 with the Devourer of Gods. Let's see if we do get that fateful shot with the weight to the face on him or not. That's a little bit too much. Let's go with that. So now we want ourselves... Oh yeah, I got the Elysian Aegis, that's what I was thinking about. This is... Well, let's see how much better this is. Takes us to about here. Elysian Aegis takes us from... That is not an insignificant upgrade. I've never used an Elysian Aegis because I've never been pressed enough for even DoG to really, care. But yeah. It's not so Devourer, though. So what else does this give? I think it's... a hockey thing that would potentially be potent that I will never remember to use. Go with that. Though we're going to use it for exactly one fight. Nope, DoG is not dead. I managed to flub it twice last night. Both times below 10%. I've decided to try the dumbbell again because if we, on the off chance that we do manage to basically one-shot the first phase, can you give me a good angle, DoG? I need you to, come at me nice and slow, that's not it. He gave me... Yeah, I've made elderberry. He gave me, no good angle there. It's annoying. Okay, adrenaline is soon. Almost lost it there. Unfortunately, we didn't quite one-shot phase 1, which means we're gonna have to deal with Cosmic Guardians. Yoo-hoo! Oh hey, it's bugged again. Unfortunately, we have Cosmic Guardians, so they're probably gonna hit us. Okay, that was my right arrow key again. God, this... It's awful that you have to hit the right arrow so hard now. Or I have to, you know. You probably have a keyboard that is more functional than mine. I don't know what happened, but it really is like I would say I'm testing it and it feels like it works double tapping it probably only works like 80% of the time to actually get a dash off, which is horrible. Like, actually horrible. Yeah? Well, that was quite the miss, wasn't it? And it's weird because it was fine before it got replaced. Which is why I almost think that somehow just the fact that it's new is impacting things. Or maybe this particular key or hinge or whatever is, like, substandard. I actually need to pump the dumbbell, too. I think that's good. And now, I have a stealth strike, so I need to go. So my adrenaline might devalue at this rate. Dog, I'm gonna need you to charge nice and straight at me. Like that. That would have been absolutely wonderful to have when I was trying to land the thing that would one-shot your current phase. Ooh, that was a bad dash. Come on, dog. That's a good angle. That was a panic relocator. Oh, you're fucking with me. I don't know where the head hit me there, but I'm gonna die here. Gives me the perfect time to get to phase 2 when I don't have adrenaline. That is one inherent flaw of trying to one-shot it with adrenaline for phase 1. Is that you're gonna need to not only get an adrenaline in phase 2, but also, wait out what's left of your adrenaline timer. So it is like the longest possible wait for adrenaline to deal with. Now this is probably not an aggressive one. Yeah, this ain't aggressive. I don't know if the next one will be aggressive. That was kind of aggressive. I think the next one is aggressive, though. Let's do like 10... You know what I should actually be doing? I should be doing like 10% damage to it. If I do like 10% damage, it'll make it so it doesn't shoot lasers. Well, like, really improving the range on one-shot phase 1. Okay. Now he just needs stealth. Stealth and an aggressive charge. This is looking like... No, that... Stop doing the non-aggressive one, DoG. I need you to try much harder to kill me. Nope, we didn't get it. It's also worth noting that if we get hit there, we lose our ink bomb. Oh, I thought I had Relocator. I was 0 seconds off of Relocator. God, I hate this thing so much. Feels like I don't know. This feels a lot like the gemstone still, where it's like, so much has to go right for this to actually work. It's just the same can be said for, you know, killing it normally. Hopefully the next one's gonna be aggressive too. Oh yeah, I was gonna damage him before doing this. Well, that helps, I suppose. So we'll want to try and avoid getting hit, because having the ink bomb would be huge. Also, I've dealt too much damage to it. fucking shitter. I love when you get the double teleport. The triple teleport, even. Like, that is the worst start to Phase 2 I've ever had. Like, actually just the worst. 3 teleports in a row for no particular reason. The first one of which forced me to relocate her. That's actually pretty much perfect. That is actually pretty much perfect. Because 10%, I think 90% is where he summons shit and starts shooting. Now we just need to wait for an aggressive attack. Unfortunately, we didn't actually kill him. This does give us potentially time to get our ink bomb back. The bad news is it gives us Cosmic Guardians. I hate when you're forced into Relocator by Phase 2 spawning in. I really hate it. It's like the chance goes down from like 2% to like 0.2%. And that's not to mention Cosmic Guardians. Does this... I want to know if you're getting the same impression I am, where there is just so much that has to go right for this to work. Because ideally we actually one-shot Phase 1. We have to get a good spawn in on Phase 2 that what's never happened to you before? Oh, 3 teleports right off the bat in Phase 2. What? Like, because I don't think I did anything in particular to deserve 3 teleports. Okay, come on. Nope, we did too much damage. Fuck. I hate the Cosmic Guardians. What is wrong with them? Like, oh my god. You know what? Just kill me. Actually, just kill me. That was not a viable attempt. Because we don't kill it. That's the other thing. We actually need to kill it, too. And that makes this 10 times less likely. Like, actually makes this 10 times less likely. Where is our drunk? Okay, dog. Not even close. That was a pretty terrible shot. Is there one question I wonder, is there something dramatically different about the Cosmic Guardians in Malice mode? Because I have never had the issue of the Phase 1 Cosmic Guardians being around for bullet hell in Phase 2. Like, that has never even crossed my mind before. And obviously it's, depending on your luck, nigh on impossible to deal with, because, oh, let me just wiggle my way into a small hole in the bullet hell. And, you know, not worry about the thing that does 300 or so damage to me. Like, are they dramatically more tanky? Make an effort to have them cleaned up for Phase 2. Could we, like... Okay, there we go. $61.6. Are they? No. Last one is. Oh, okay, got hit at the... A dog? Oh. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Now we just need adrenaline. Because he bugged. Nice bug, Calamity. Okay. I shot my gourd and... Oh god. No, 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 no. So... The really bad thing that happened there was... I accidentally shot. But not only that... I dashed into DoG. And when I dashed into DoG, I dealt enough damage to make him go to bullet hell. It would actually have been amazing if I hadn't ended up dashing into him there. The fact that I dashed into him was actually what put it over. Full health. Up is better. Okay, come on. No relocator yet. Oh, come on. That was rancid. That was actually fucking rancid. That it just pulled out the super speed there, of all times. What the hell? Why does it sometimes decide, you know what? I am speed now. It's... Maybe reach entity limit. Oh god. Oh god. I'd rather not go to that right now. Do you have any idea why DoG sometimes decides, you know what, I'm fast now? Because I don't. Both of the hits that ended that attempt were because DoG said, you know what, I'm fast now. Like, I'm really fast. I've got the turbo boots on. We've got the afterburners engaged. Risky play. Got him. Pump it loud, pump it up. Now we need an adrenaline. Oh god. Cock. Okay, game was like, I'm thinking about crashing here. Okay, come on. Okay, we can do 2.2%, right? Is it dead? I can't tell if it's dead or not. Okay, there we go. It is done. So we got the Princess Spirit in a bottle, a bunch of Omega healing pots, and hopefully enough shit that we'll never have to do that again. Interesting, but let's stick with this setup of Vanity. Alright, so let's go home and figure out what we're doing with our Cosmolite bars. So, where is our super rogue accessory? It's the nanotech. I couldn't tell you what nanotech looks like, but I believe that is the rogue equivalent of stuff like Ethereal Talisman. Nanotech. Oh, we can make... No, we need Extended Spirit Essence. Okay, it's good that it doesn't require Cosmolite bars, so... So we can make ourselves the Eclipse's Fall, which probably requires, yeah, Night's Gaze, Executioner's Blade, God's Paranoia, Hypothermia, Penumbra, but we can't do it all. So the question becomes, we're gonna need to kill DoG again, oh dear. I'm gonna guess this is required for nanotech. No, it's required for Eclipse Mirror. Tell you what, let's... Well, we kinda have to, don't we? Let's sort out the Extended Spirit Essence first, which you do not yet sell, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, it does not yet sell. Okay. So, we're gonna need to make a naughty present. What are we missing for a naughty present? Just gold or platinum bars. You know, something that has occurred to me that might be interesting to do, because we already have it, but no. We could only do it with one mech boss. I was gonna say, it would be possibly... It wouldn't get anything, though. Not without good gear. But it might be interesting to do... like, Pumpkin Moon. And get, like... What would we be getting? You're kidding me. We need a loom. Okay. A loom. We don't need the imbuing station now. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Loom. Naughty present. Now why not? We need to actually make soap. Naughty present. It's odd to think that we are actually going to need, possibly to go look for friggin' cobwebs soon. Well, this is quite fun, isn't it? Okay. So we actually do need nightmare fuel. And I don't think the operator sells it until you... I want to say until you've killed a pumpkin. I'm not sure, though. Might even be post-Yara. I'm really not sure in that regard. So let's go and... keep getting nightmare fuel. This is probably going to do some good damage to... Maybe not. Might do some good damage to Yaron, though. Because Yaron does actually aggressively try to hit you. Which not everything does. And that's where this type of weapon shines. If it's going to shine at all. So, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. I'm not... Well, we're definitely going to do the moons and make our post-DoG gear. Hopefully attempt Yaron. We might... I don't have a Yaron... a good Yaron arena prep. Well, I suppose it doesn't truly matter with the exception of having to worry about bumping into the death tornadoes. As long as we have a jungle to spawn him in, it's fine. We do actually need to spawn him in a jungle. At least I think so. I'd say we're doing a pretty good number on the world's pumpkin population. That said, it is very large. A little bit concerning that the world can support this many gigantic, ghastly pumpkin men. Because when you think about it, a Terraria world ain't that big. So I suppose they do fly off into the sky, so maybe they're space pumpkin men. Doing this because it's just better at piercing, clearing up the mass of them. We also got black fairy dust there, which, while it doesn't help us at all, I do like the aesthetics of the wings it makes. Well, I should say they don't die very well, but also, I saw a pumpkin with 183.3% of the ordinary life of a pumpkin. The Pumpkin King. The Pumpkin Squared. I almost went into more math jokes, but they're not funny. There's something very amusing about looking at how many pumpkins there are. Look at all of the signs. I'm winning. Yep. You know, a few scythes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder what the highest score anyone has ever gotten in the Pumpkin Moon is. Probably most applicable for vanilla, as opposed to modded, because, you know, modded has crazy stuff that, like, there's even stuff that puts Calamity to shame. I am in some small danger of dying here. This is starting to feel like a very Halloween Toho spin-off. So I think the projectiles would be a little more aggressive were this actually a Toho game. These are mostly just dangerous by virtue of simply existing, more than anything. Hey, there's a morning wood. You're a bit late to the party. Your kings have taken over. Oh my god! You gotta wonder if the game is even processing this correctly anymore. Just the endless stream of pumpkins. We have enough to be getting on with. Absolutely enough to be getting on with. Just getting slightly bored, that bored as one can be about many things attempting to kill you. I also want to dye these, white. I think think we already have a dive at. Yeah. So they're trying to dye the Chibi Devourer. Bright silver dye. By white I mean bright silver because, you know. They, for some reason, do not have white. Do we have a goblin? Yes. Make yourself known to me. There he is. Blending in very well. Let's put a reforge on this. Sure. Okay. Next up, we are going to be wanting a frost moon. Where is our... Let's see, no, our brewer is not dead. Nor is our alchemist. Me! Just to get any leftover nightmare fuel. Do you like my vanity chat? Oh my god, we have like... We have 888 nightmare fuel. Let's just sell off more of this stuff to save on storage space, but let's just... make a few... I think this might be the first time I've ever made a hallowed storage upgrade. Now we are going to need to be leery of hitting the deadly 2,000 items, unless that's been fixed. So we need a cosmic anvil, which requires... What do we need? We need these things, we need the mithril anvil and storage. Okie dokie. Singularities. I do rather wish you could buy Galactica Singularities. Just save you some extra crafting steps. Because you can't, right? Yeah, you can't. Let's just remove some of the, like, super early game weapons and shit. Not... like, ninja hoods. Alrighty. So... Also, we can see right now that our profaned rage potions are actually being depleted. I wonder why that is. They're the only ones that seem to be going down. That's really weird. So now for our Cosmic Gamble, we need this. What are we missing? We need to actually make the Galactic Singularities. We didn't need to buy all those fragments, chat. We have them, though. Cosmic Anvil. Alright. So, now can we make nanotech? We need a rogue emblem, a raider's talisman, leather, okay. Crown, we need the Moonstone Crown, which requires a feather crown, which requires an actual crown, and aerial guards. Moonstone? Yes, I managed to kill DoG while you were AFK. Finally managed to get the hit on it, and got it down to 2.2%, and then actually didn't bungle it from there. Which is a miracle where I'm concerned. Sky Mill, not SJKY equals mill. If I saw that, I'd think it was a glitch item. Feather Crown. And so now we need a Moonstone Crown, which requires only Galactic Singularities from where we are. We're making nanotech right now. So, it's going to be quite the crafting recipe, though, I think. Nanotech. It doesn't have a tooltip saying Nano Machines, son. Electrician's Glove. We are going to need to still grab ourselves the Ascendant Spirit Essence, too. Rogue Emblem. So... Okay, we actually need to kill Wall of Flash. Huh. Shouldn't be a problem. Why can guide voodoo dolls stack in magic storage, but not in my inventory? I don't know why I buffed for Wall of Flesh. Surely that's unnecessary at this point. No, it took that surprisingly well. I honestly wanted to see if one hit would kill it. No rogue emblem. So... Oh, do we have a guide? Yes. Wow, guide delivery service was fast today. Ugh. Stupid wall. So it all except... Oh. I hate the Tavern Keep so much. Because the Tavern Keep sells so much shit that he doesn't actually have an inventory slot to sell things to him with. Also, I think I sold our guide summoning potions. Ugh. Okay, we got a rogue emblem. Nanotech. Now is only one. The reason I don't use boss tokens is if we look emblem, you can see that there's no way to craft a rogue emblem. And that is because, well, there's no way to do it. The tokens only work for the vanilla classes. So while I sometimes do things the hard way for irrational reasons, this is not one of those times. Have you ever noticed how terrifying the Santa's face is when he's going to? I haven't worked out what the best one is for Yaron, because I haven't tried Yaron yet. I think the last time I did Yaron as Rogue, which was... It was pre 1.5. I think I used Executioner's Blade for Yaron 1. See, goes to show that that was pre 1.5, because there isn't Yaron 1 and Yaron 2 anymore. So the answer is I don't know. Oh, wyvern. Eclipses fall, Penumbra, Hypothermia, Plasma Grenade, and Execution Blade. Isn't Plasma Grenade... well, I don't know, but I remember that those were what I killed Eskel with in 1.4. Did they get re-tiered? Because I remember them being Auric bars. Not to mention, God forbid, if you're not playing with quality of life mods, consumable. Can you imagine using a consumable weapon made with Auric bars if you can't, without a mod that makes like a stack of 9.99 infinite? You would have to be a madman. No, it's a Dryadon weapon. Okay. I see. So I suppose the question becomes, what are we replacing for all of these shiny post-dog accessories? So we can we do Eclipse Mirror yet? I'm not sure. That's gonna free up a slot because we're using both Abyssal and Dark God Sheep if we can do it, and I think those both roll into Abyss Mirror. And then we're gonna have Nanotech. I feel like we probably want to look into replacing the Vampiric Talisman, even though, like, if these 5 bits of healing are coming from the Vampiric Talisman, that still feels like it pulls its weight, because it still gives 12% damage, and, like, Like, 5 healing with how often that's coming in is meaningful. I'm assuming right now is probably Extended Spirit Essence now, which is not quite now, but rather, like, once I pull out of this Frost Moon and pop a Ceaseless Hunger Potion. That's not where you buy those. Where you buy them is here. I suppose I don't, because it's relatively... Let's see, how much movement speed do we actually have? I suppose the question is, does movement speed... How do I say it? Does this acceleration multiplier on the Seraph Tracer's... Okay, let me restart. How does wing movement speed combine with regular movement speed? Like, which movement speed on these wings is the movement speed? Also, the counter matter, but this is decidedly not a Calamity item, which is why I'm not actually going to use it. Yeah, I don't know either, because Because if it's multiplicative, it's still, like, actually fairly useful. You have quick accessories. If it's not multiplicative, eh. I guess I can look at the Terraria wiki and see what the mechanics are. So, stream is not frozen, I'm just looking at the wiki. So, Terraria wiki. Mechanics. I guess it would be player stats. Movement speed. And unfortunately, it is none too descriptive regarding movement speed. That's no good. I suppose we can actually kind of find out. So, how are we going to go about this? Do we have a stopwatch? I think we do. So, as it stands, our speed is 100. Looks to top off at about 100 some miles an hour. Let's go somewhere where the sky is clear, as opposed to where there's a sky island in the way. We max 109 miles an hour. Now, let's remove everything that isn't providing us with movement speed otherwise. So, this stuff, this, and see how much slower we are. Okay, so that tells me that it might actually just not matter at all, which would have been nice to know a while ago before I was like, I need this. But Venerated Locket is... You buy it from the bandit. And it's 10% increased rogue damage, copies of the projectile that falls from the sky, circular fan of seeking cosmic like knives to be thrown. Okay, sure. And the other one is Core of the Blood God, and absolutely for Yaron we're gonna want that. Because that reduces contact damage, and we're gonna need to reduce contact damage for Yaron. So we just need a Bloody Worm Scarf. Well, let's actually make our Extended Spirit Essence right now. Why can't we? Oh, yeah, we need... Let's replace the Vampiric Talisman with the Venerated Locket. And now that we don't need Quick Stuff anymore, because it's, like, not having an impact, we might as well reforge shit. The question is, do we want to try reforging things to Silent or Menacing? So, my question is, does this mobile stealth generation accelerates while not attacking? Is that, once again, is that multiplicative or additive with Silent? And we will look at the Calamity Wiki to see if that is multiplicative or additive. Because if it's additive with Silent, I don't need Affliction either. That's probably, of the things we have that we don't particularly need, we're probably going to be getting rid of that last, because it does at least still have solid bonuses. We definitely don't truly need a Lucky if we're going for stealth stuff. So let's see, is there any info on... Well, I suppose we're going to be looking for Eclipse Mirror, not Dark God Chief. Eclipse Mirror. I don't know. Yeah, the wiki is once again not descriptive as to whether or not. Let's see how fast it generates with Eclipse Mirror. So we need Dark Sun Frags. And then we can see how much of a difference, if any, the putting stuff on Silent makes. Or whether it's, you know, good enough on... Yep, I need the sponge. The good news is that the sponge, while nice, is not an absolutely enormous upgrade the way some of the stuff is. It is certainly nice, though. And this is all budgeting around rather a lot more Cosmolite than I currently have. Which means I think we're going to be whipping Cygnus a few times to get ourselves up to speed on Cosmolite. So that's probably a job for off-camera, because you're getting to only having like half an hour left. Where I want to do Pokemon stuff. Okay, Mothron. I just need Seraphim. I will note that. I've heard rather a lot about Seraphim, and apparently it being OP. The question is, will it be a... No. Or a Calcum Spiked Gemstone OP where it's just... It can do that. But it's really hard to actually pull off. Or will it actually be OP? For all post-Yaron Worm bosses, well, Thanatos ain't exactly the bane of my existence, but Adult Eidolon Worm certainly is. Then again, I think I've said this before, and it's not just based on my inability to kill the damn thing. Well, like, it's a Dungeon Guardian-esque figure that doesn't have real drops. Which is why I don't actually sweat it if I don't kill Adult Eidolon Worm at the end of the playthrough. It does not feel necessary to me. How are we doing? We are doing well enough for Dark Sunrise. So where is our brewer? Way down here. And... Boop. The game likes that as much as ever. I don't know how the angry dog took 3 hits from Valediction. If it actually did, that's surprising to me. Also, I have explosive jack-o'-lanterns in my inventory. Raise your hand if you forgot explosive jack-o'-lanterns existed. I believe I already had a frost barrier. I apparently did not. Okay. Or did I sell it and had one in storage? If I did sell it. That was a lucky dodge, because cross barrier is a fucking pain. So now we can make Ascendant Spiridescent. So we can now put our stuff into here and make ourselves Eclipse here. This reflection shows naught but darkness. Fancy. And we have 2 inventory slots. So now, that is fast. That is actually pretty fast. That was about, I wasn't saying it out loud, but that was about 3 Mississippi for generating stealth. Which I reckon is probably... Well, does this synergize at all well with nanotech? I don't know. Road projectiles create nanoblades as they travel, self-strikes. I mean... Yes? Because I was reading it, the wiki says they don't synergize well, but no, that seems to be fine. As far as synergy goes. As Guardian Aegis, yes. I'm well aware of what all of the things I do not have any Cosmo Light for. Guess I'll take Menacing on it. We have to think what we're actually doing with our Cosmolite. And I feel like we want the Tracers. Horizontal speed. Yeah, I feel like the wings are a good investment first. Go wings first. And then I think we should make at least 1 weapon. We'll take Silent. I don't know if it'll actually help us. So let's look at our Cosmolite. Let's look at our Cosmolite weapons and our Ascendant Spirit Essence weapons. So with Cosmolite, we could make the... Not a whole lot. Oh, here they are. Okay, so Penumbra. Seared Pan after Yaron. Where even is my stealth bar? Good question. Mod configuration. Calamity mod. Stealth meter is on. Stealth meter X position. Stealth meter Y position. So... let's try putting it like... Yeah, I don't know. Where is it? Because this should be... This should be... Let's turn it on. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it on again. Calamity mod. On. Save config. No, it's not showing. Because right about here... Hold up. So... Is it like... I believe my monitor is like 1280 by 720. So right about here... Here should be right about smack dab in the middle of my monitor. And it's not. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I set the location of where my stealth bar is, unless I'm doing it wrong. So I have stealth meter on, and a position that should be... Well, I suppose we can look at our rage and adrenaline meter. Rage meter X position. Rage meter Y position. So we put it at like X is 7. So we put it at like 795X and like, I don't know, 100Y. Then it should be right below the rage meter. So let's try that. So stealth meter, X position. So what, 790 was what we were looking for, so... Okay, save config. So this should be fairly close to our rage and adrenaline meters. But it's not there. Unless I'm doing it wrong. There's always a distinct possibility. So plasma grenade requires the stuff. Yeah, plasma grenade is going to require us to tier up our code breaker. Oh, that's the thing that's broken, because our schematics with poof. So where are we? Are we in voltage? No. Maybe? What comes after voltage regulation? Well, what do we have? We have advanced display, encrypted schematic, encryption computer, codebreaker base, long-range sensor array. Shoot my weapon and look where the stealth bar is. It still appears to be nowhere. So what comes after the what we have? There's nothing after. So we need to decrypt an ice schematic is what we need to do. Can you really not put a code breaker? No. Oh, I'm trying to put down the decryption computer. That'll be it. So we need a schematic. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure we have one. Yeah, we don't have one. So I'm gonna have to cheat sheet that in. Because it went. Because all of the other schematics in the world went poof. Probably when mods blew up. That's all we can do rogue-wise with Extended Spirit Essence. So if we look here, we have 17 bars to work with. So, Executioner's Blade, Penumbra, Eclipse's Fall. We'll need Night's Gaze, too. What about Dark Sun Fragments? Is there anything specifically with Dark Sun Fragments? Just not with Cosmolite? No. There is not. Okie dokie. Can we buy a dog bag from you, or... I'm guessing we're too poor. Yeah, we're too poor. But, we are a measly 2 Cygnus kills away from having that. So let's go murder him. Do you reckon the stealth or spamming is killing him faster? Of course, this pertains to Eradicator specifically, which is far from necessarily indicative of every weapon. But I feel like for Eradicator specifically, spamming is killing him faster. Okay. So, let's see. We need one more. Oi. So now we can afford another dog bag. So we'll have a little more cosplay to work with. Question is, what are we making with this stuff? It's always the question. Can we make all of the weapons, at least? Eclipses fall. So all weapons would require 20... Not really interested in the God's Paranoia. 10 cosplay bars for one weapon. Hypothermia. Numbra. I think I want to make Eclipses fall first. So Night's Gaze is what we're looking at, right? Night's Gaze. What are we missing? Just Daybreak. Daybreak. Night's Gaze. Eclipses fall. What are we missing now? We actually need the Cosmoblade storage. Eclipses fall. Great. Alright. I think I want to make... Can I make the sponge? Easily, yeah. And it's only 5 bars, so let's make the sponge. The sponge. Sponge boy. Take whatever good stuff I get right now. So now we're going to want to look into perhaps Egypt, which is 10 bars. Aegis. Let's see, Aegis. Asgardian Aegis, not Elysian. You probably don't want Lucky. I guess I'll take Silent. Okay, so now... what? Cosmoblade Bar. We could make We're gonna want Core of the Blood God, definitely. So we're gonna need a Worm Scarf from the Dryad. We should already have the Bloody Worm do. Bloody Worm Scarf. He already had a Worm Scarf. Okay, I wasted that. Oh well. Or Blood God? Optimistic of me to think we could make anything. We need the Flesh Totem in storage. Core of the Blood God. Put this over Affliction for now? Yeah, it does a lot of the same things as Affliction. It's more relevant for... Yep, Godslayer armor, absolutely. Just, that's a lot of Signuses. How much is it? Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of Signuses. Oh god. Well, Cygnus has been a bad boy. It's time to go spank him a lot. Then again, we don't actually know if Cygnus is, you know, a boy. And we're gonna try one of... We're gonna try one spamming. Suppose this ain't scientific at all. To know if the... The issue is that we're gonna need to do that about 25 more times. Not 25, might only be 10 times, actually. We might need to do it 20 more, though. Especially if we want other weapons. And I think this... You need adrenaline and stealth. I was kind of expecting that. This weapon seems like it does better when you stealth it. Am I already stealthed? At least if you connect the shot. Because good luck getting stealth while fighting Yaron. Would it be that hard? You just need to not attack. Like, I generate stealth while moving. It does, however, take a lot more concentration, especially when you have to listen. Yeah. Mobile self-generation exponentially accelerates while not attacking. Where is it? It's in here somewhere, but rogue self-built while not attacking and slower while moving up to a max of 120. So it does generate while moving with this armor set. I think I'm going to kill one more Cygnus. And then I'm going to go let the dog out and do Pokemon stuff. Okay. So let's go and go back to the surface. Don't know why. I'm going to save and exit. And hopefully our dear friend OBS is not going to persist in the rather unusual issue I've been having. So, let's see.